Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I just did King Charles' health reading or planet reading on his health. And it was actually really surprising. And I explained a little bit more about health in that one. So if you haven't watched that one, please go back and watch it. Even if you just watch the first few minutes and understand what I'm looking for when I do the planets and health. So I'm asking the planets, what planets are active right now in Catherine's health journey? All right. We're not going to disclose what's going on. We're just asking what planets are active right now in Catherine's health journey. What planets are active right now in Catherine's health journey? What planets are active right now in Catherine's health journey? What planets are active right now in Catherine's health journey? And like I said, in Charles' reading, I'm going to be especially looking at Jupiter. All right. Okay, cards are ready. Okay, so on her moon, emotionally, wow, 9 of Wands upright. She's definitely embattled, but she's feeling good that she has finally beat this. But she does have some stress and there's mental hangover here. Just from being really embattled. And sometimes just the fight is exhausting in itself. But she has made it. And what I like about this 9 card, you have to remember it was March. She said that they were going to start the cancer treatments, and now we're 9 months later. And this looks like the boundaries around the cancer have been completed and the battle is over, and now the healing can begin. And that's how she's feeling emotionally. You know, especially we have the bandage around the head. So whenever you see a bandage around the head, that's thoughts or emotions. And she is definitely, what's interesting about the 9 of Wands, it always looks towards the past, right? It's looking back. And so she's guarded. Her emotions are guarded. She's not quite there emotionally that everything is done. She's guarded. I'm almost feeling like she's holding her breath for the other shoe to drop. Not that it's going to, but I think, you know, when you're that scared about something, it might take a long time to deflate that fear. And that's what I'm getting. So communications here. Wow. 2 9s, 9 of Swords. She is still very scared. Very many sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. I can imagine you go through something like that and you feel a little bump or you feel a little pull or you feel, and you know, it sets off alarm bells when you've been through something like that. And I think she does communicate well, her anxiety, but probably maybe, you know, obviously not to the public. But she is definitely, we've got 2 indications here now, her emotional and her communicative. I think she has a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights over what has happened, and she could possibly be scared that one day it'll return. Let's see, under Venus. Now 7 of Swords. So this is her close relationships. And she has a strategy around her close relationships. You know, this could be showing us that her strategy is she's very guarded around people. She possibly has 2 people she can trust, probably William and her mother. Especially if I did that reading and it sounded, the reading was indicating that somebody said something to the children that she did not want the children to know. So I'm thinking under this relationship, I'm thinking she's very guarded. She's very secretive. She has a strategy, who she can trust and who she can't trust. because I think she got burnt a little bit. And I think that's part of the problem. The one reading I did with Catherine and Camilla, and it really wasn't Camilla, it was Camilla's son, Tom, that was creating some problems. So now she can't trust Camilla with what she says, right? And I think that's they can't trust Andrew. Andrew got caught red-handed talking to Harry. So I think under her relationships, under her Venus, she's very, very guarded, very guarded, very shy, very secretive. I think that we're going to continue to see some of that. That could be some of her anxiety that's caused that she, because this is communication, this is Mercury, that she communicated some things that she wanted to keep secret and they got out because she trusted the wrong people. So that could be part of her communication anxiety now too, is who does she say to what and who knows what about what. So let's see this Sun, her pride and how she wants to present to the world. Knight of Swords upright. She, what? Attacking with words. There's something going on, guys. There's definitely something going on here. And, you know, because I asked about her health. And I think it's more to do around the secrets of her health that that is the problem here, rather than her actual health. I think there's a real strong stress, mental health hangover going on here. I think she's coming out looking stronger than she is. I think she wants to show, like, you think about this is on a white horse coming out brand new on a white horse, but look at it's going towards the past. So I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that at all. Now that could be her showing that she's strong, that she attacked the Cancer swiftly and as best she could. Absolutely, that could be what she wants to communicate to the world, is that, you know, she did everything she was told to do, and she attacked the Cancer. And there's the Knight of Swords is sometimes can be very revengeful. So I don't know what she wants revenge about. This also could be that she wants to show she's strong, and things that she does in the media. The Knight of Swords is that movie that she did. It's articles. It's not necessarily Instagram or Twitter or that kind of thing. This is like big media things. This could even be her Christmas carols concert. She wanted to come out with a bang and show how strong she was. Let's see under her Mars. Ooh, Judgment. Second chances. So this is also rising from the dead. I mean, rising off of the bed. That's, and having second chances. But it's in her opposition with Mars here. I'm thinking that something is holding her back from coming back exactly full time. I'm getting that she wants to come back with more robust than the illness is allowing her, because this is the aggression. So I think that she still could be quite tired and exhausted. I'm getting more now that it's an energy thing than a physical thing. I'm getting more it's a mental and energy thing than an actual physical thing now. I really am. I'm not getting that, anybody's really opposing her other than herself, her thoughts and whatnot. Under the Wheel of Fortune, this is our Jupiter card. And this is the one I don't want to see strong when someone is fighting Cancer. Oh, good. It's a 5. Okay, 5 of Swords. Boy, we got lots of swords here. So she is actually feeling, this is her thought process. If anything, she needs mind-body healing now. I think I'm almost getting something that she's afraid of her body now. Her thought process there's lots of fear here. There's lots of anger. There's lots of fear in this. And I'm really getting that there's lots of anxiety. There's lots of fear. There's lots of anger. She's been quite embattled, and she mentally does not feel whole yet. She really doesn't. She feels like she won the battle, but she lost the war. So she won the cancer battle, but she lost the war. And then, you know, quite understandably, you're a young mother. How would that not scare the hell out of you and give you some mental hangover? So I wonder if all they concentrated on was the physical, and there wasn't that balance, that mind-body balance, mind-body-soul balance that people need when they're healing. And they've concentrated so much on the physical that I'm not going to say neglected, they didn't really concentrate on her mental, the mental part of it. And now it's quite, I'm not saying she's unstable at all. I'm saying that there's quite a bit of anxiety and fear and being shy and yeah, I think she's been rattled. That's the best way to put it. She's been rattled. Let's see her Saturn. King of Cups. There's her husband. What's the underlying here? 7 of Wands. Okay, so under her Saturn, her work and burdens is William has shown up. Now, that's not... when I'm reading these cards, it's the King of... The Cups is your spouse, or Pentacles can be your mother or your spouse. The King of Cups here absolutely would be William. Now, under burdens and work, I think there's some part here of her, that part of her mental, I don't want to say deficit. It's not. It's like an anger. It's like the next step in her healing is the mental part of it. Is I think there's some guilt here about what has happened with William having to deal with his wife and his father at the same time. I'm getting with this Saturn card here, there's definitely something going on, how she feels about the burden that she put on him. That's part of her mental struggles as well, is that you know, what it did to him and his work and his burden. And, you know, I'm getting that, and isn't that, you know, I'm sure he didn't put that on her. That would be her on her, right? Seeing that, you know, she was going through all of that, and, you know, what he was also going through. And so I'm wondering if part of it here, because we have the 7 of Wands here, that she just defended, I'm fine, everything's okay, and you know, yeah, just run the kids to school. But she knew the whole time she was feeling uber guilty about what it was doing to William. And I think that's part of her struggle, part of her anxiety, is knowing everything that he had to go through. That's really interesting, that's her burden. I don't think William is her burden. I think because he took time off, and I don't think it is in that regards at all. You know, you have to remember, you know, they had the means to have a cook and a cleaner and nannies and whatnot, but still the pressure on him to come from both sides like that, plus what Harry was doing, and maybe that was part of her burden as well, is that they may have sheltered her from a lot from what was going on. And I think also here, when we look at the Judgment, the Mars card, that she wanted to help, but the aggression was, no, you can't. I think that really that bothered her as well, that she couldn't help out more. So actually she's got more planets here activated than Charles certainly did. Her moon, her communications, the sun, Mars, and Saturn. Yeah, I think she's got one more step to go, and that's to work more on the mental now and not feel so guilty and not feel like she was a burden. Yeah, that's what it is. So the good news is I don't see anything going on with her Cancer here at all. Cancer is more or less the devil in Pentacles, and she didn't get any of that. All of hers is mental energy, thoughts and mental and you know, actions and whatnot. So you know, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that the Cancer has been cleared up, and now it's to work on the mental aspect of it, the fear and the anger and the guilt and the worry, and clean up all of those. Wow, that didn't go the way I thought it would go. I love these planet readings, to tell you the truth. I think they can show us more than just doing a simple reading. I think this is going to lead into me doing a reading on William and seeing how he feels about both his wife and his father's Cancer at the same time, and how he's doing. Thank you for spending this time with me. See you in the next one.